When you get into Lightroom, the first screen that probably will show up looks something like this. This is reminding you of different ways that you can get photos into your Lightroom library. You can connect your computer to your camera or memory card or phone. You can browse your computer and upload photos directly from your computer. Another method that other students are really enjoying is downloading Lightroom to their device, whether it's a smartphone or an iPad or Google Chrome, Chromebook. You can load your photos on those devices, or if you have your photos on those devices already, you can then load them into your library in Lightroom, making sure it is saving to the cloud. Then when you jump on Lightroom on your computer, in that same login, you have them all available. Different ways to get the photos onto your computer so you can load it there, upload from the computer into Lightroom, would be to airdrop it from your phone to your computer. Make sure airdrop is turned on your computer and it sees all people, and then make sure you upload it to the correct computer. And another way is people are using Google Drive to get photos from their phone to their computer. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Lightroom. So once you are in Lightroom, a few things might open up. Oops, that's Photoshop. Here's Lightroom. So we have add photos. Here you can select straight off of your computer, or if you are connected to another device, it should be visible here, devices. Lightroom also has many tutorials built in that help you learn the program even more so. Very top level, excellent professional videos. Alright, so once you do in fact have things loaded, you can go to your photo library, and different ways to view the images. There's all of your images squished here in one location and then spaced out a little bit, which I like because it gives us a little bit of information we're going to be using. Or viewing one at a time and you have your roll of images down below. You can click on them or use the arrows, even easier on your keypad, on your keyboard. Use the arrows to click through them. That's really useful. Today we're looking at flagging our photos flag them as a keeper or one that you are rejecting or not keeping. You don't want to necessarily delete it right away because you might find out that that's the only photo you have of that particular scene and you do want it. So to flag it, when you have the image open here, you can see down at the bottom, flag with the check mark means it's a keeper, flag with the X means reject. And so what that looks like when it is on this bigger screen, when it is rejected, it gets darker. When I select it as pick or select, it gets brighter. So that way it showcases which ones you are saying are keepers. This is very important when you have lots and lots of photos and you're trying to quickly go through and figure out which ones are worth editing. You would select those, and then up here you can say filter it so that I only see my best of the best, and these are the images I'm going to edit today, or whatever it is you're doing. You can also explore the concept of giving 1 to 5-star ratings. Some people do that rather than a yes or no, keep or not. But other people use the 5-star ratings for other purposes. They'll put 1 star after they've edited it. They'll put a 2nd star after they've uploaded it to their website. They'll put a 3rd star for another reason and things of that sort. So you can come up with your own concept. Once you have an image here in front of you that you do want to edit, you click over here on the right hand side. It brings it up large, and then you can start editing it. And these edits are much like what we saw in or on our phones, but it is higher end. I'll show you what I'm doing here eventually. But a lot more options as well. So tinker with that stuff. This is ways to save it differently or export it. That is related to the cloud. And that is what we have.